There is Tiger Lily right there on the edge of the sink. Why is Tiger Lily on the edge of the sink? Let's see if we can figure it out. She is on the edge of the sink right there because she wants to have a worm. Now, there's only a couple of worms in here, so she got a present. That's not a Christmas present, it's just a present to have lots and lots of worms in there. Let's see if she wants to eat one worm here. We shall see. Do we eat one worm right there? Huh? And I think she does. Now, she says she may want to eat two worms right there. Let's see if she does. You want to eat two worms right there? Oh, she gets excited after you eat a worm. Okay, we don't want her to fall. So she said that she wanted to have worms in her tummy as well as in here. So now she's being naughty, so she has to go back into her thing. She wants those worms right here to go in the jug right there. So here she goes. Put her away. We don't want her to fall. So anyway, so here is her cup. And we'll go and put this over here. Let's go and turn this around. Pause. Okay, here we go. Now I won't be able to see this, but I think we're all in here. This is what the box looks like when they come in. I can see this now, but I won't be able to see it when I come around here. Now, what happens is these are mailed to us. Let's see where these came from. These came from actually just Rancho Cordova, California, from a company called River City Feeders. Usually they come from back east, a place where they do a lot of fishing. Now these are not really worms. These are like caterpillar or larvae, whatever they call them. And they turn into moths. And they pack these pretty good. This time they put them in one of these bags. Usually they put them, sometimes they come in a container like this, a cup like this. We'll go and get ready for them to go in there. We'll give them some old apple. They like apple. They like carrot. They like potato. I guess. Are they vegetarian? I don't think they're vegetarian because one time one of her dubia roaches got in there, and it was quickly no more. So now we got them here. Remember those little Gold Rush gum things that would come in there when you were a kid? They came in a pouch like this. So we'll go ahead and cut this top off, and we'll see a lot of wiggling. Here we go. Now I put this stopper here. Sometimes I put like a paper or something there to block them from going in. Let's see here. Because they will go in there. And these pinch. As you can see, they got pinchers on them. And you don't want to get pinched. Some people just pick them up and get pinched. They don't care. But they do kind of hurt. So where did her cup go that we're putting apple in? Oh, it's in my hand. So it goes right there. So this right here just opens up. Are we in there? We are. And just kind of turn it inside out and let them fall in here. If there's no food in there, they'll kind of cannibalize each other. Now the stuff that falls out with them is not sand, as far as I know. That's called casings, which is really just, I think it's a nice way of saying poo-poo and whatever is left of the worms that are no longer with us. So I use this, pull them out like this. There's one hiding here. Now they're supposed to be mediums. Now you'll see, which is about 1.5 inches. But here the camera's focusing on it. I can't see it, so it's hard for me to know if it's focusing okay. But they're really that size. But sometimes you get smaller ones. Maybe one had already had babies. Some are really tiny sometimes. This company's pretty much good to go. Some of them have like 3 or 4 sizes in there. It'll be almost from too small to too big for her, because she's just a baby. She's not really a baby, she's a big girl. So then we take this out. I can't really look at this because I don't want to mess it up, but we kind of shake them onto there from one paper to the other. Now I don't like to get pinched, so I'm careful not to get pinched. Somebody say it hurts kind of like one of those little dwarf hamster bites. Those really hurt. I haven't been bit by a dwarf hamster before. So let's see, we'll get them all off the paper. One left. And there we go. So now let's put a little more apple. Some more apple pieces in there. And I will put some more carrot later. So that's so far them and some of some food and some of the worms. And then now I just kind of got to scoop them real fast. Yeah, I can see that. So you got to kind of grab them like this and like this. And people say, well, that's kind of gross. You put them in the sink. That's worm poop. As soon as I go in the other sink. Now this one's kind of small. See, you can see how small that one is. And what happens when I get them? This is 200. It's supposed to be 200 worms. By the time they are finished being eaten, the ones will be really big. See, now look at the difference in size of this. This one right here. See how big that is? Now look at this. Tiny. That could be a baby. I don't know. See how small that one is? So quite a bit of size difference. I know certain times during the year, hot, cold, whatever. I think most of these companies, they sell these for fishing, for feeding reptiles. I think chickens also like these. Birds, they like these as well. So they are mostly going to be housed outdoors. I'll see how big this one is. That was huge. See, so there's some good size difference here. That one is probably 3 times the size of the smallest one. And the really small ones can get underneath and escape. But look at that one. You can barely even see that one, huh? See? Tiny, tiny, tiny. So we get those. And then the medium one is the one that we're supposed to be getting. So we do have some really small ones, a few big ones, mostly just a few small. I usually will rate the company that sell these to me. I get them through eBay because sometimes they'll arrive dead or the majority dead, and we don't really want to. I mean, that's not really fair. I mean, if it has to die, we want it to go to feed tigerly, not just die in a container somewhere. Which could happen because they got too hot or too cold. California, usually the weather's okay all year round, but if they're being sent from another state, sometimes you have to have a hot pack so they don't get too cold. So that is it. That's what she loves to eat. She does eat dubia roaches too. Maybe we'll look at dubia roaches next time. But she likes those the best. And let's close off.